So I had a bunch of random dreams last night, and I remember little segments of them each or whatever. So one of the ones I remember, one of the first dreams I had, I was with, I think I was with my ex-wife. I was with my ex-wife in some big kind of building. It was a big, it looked weird. It was like inside or outside, but it was like a huge square kind of, I think it was a workplace. It was weird though. I think my ex was at work. It was like I was at my ex-wife's work or job, and there's a bunch of people working there, but it looked weird. It was like she was working. It's almost like a call center or something. But she was like in a row of. There was like a bunch of tables and other people. I couldn't really see them well, but I think she was basically working some sort of dispatch, like a telephone job or a dispatch job. And I think it was for like a maybe for the. I think it was maybe for the TTC or something like that. And she has like a headset on. She's talking. She has to. Yeah, I think she's doing like dispatch for buses or trucks or something. And I think I was there just visiting her. I had to give her something or drop something off, but I don't even know why. Like, I can't remember that part clearly, but I'm there for whatever reason. And she's pissed off about one of her exes. I think she has like an ex boyfriend or an ex husband, or like, I think it was a person that she used to date. And they broke up really bad. Like, I think he works with her, or he also works there or something. And so she's on this dispatch thing, like on the phone call, and it's kind of like she basically goes off on him, but like making these weird announcements, like she's talking about him over this like intercom. It's like a weird intercom system or dispatch system, and she's obviously not supposed to, but she's basically insulting him very like aggressively and all that. And there's people around her kind of surprised that she's doing this, and I'm kind of listening to it, and she's I don't know who else could hear this, but it's like again, it's like some weird dispatch thing that's connected to all the drivers or like the whole city or some weird thing like that. And so she's just going off on this ex-boyfriend of hers, and she's just insulting him very like aggressively and whatever. And then she's doing that for a little bit, and in my mind, I'm like, oh my god, she's gonna get in trouble. Like for some reason, she doesn't think she's gonna get in trouble, because I think she's being vague. Like she's insulting him vaguely, making like hints at who it is or whatever, but not mentioning any names. But then suddenly, next thing I know, she's being escorted out of there. There's a bunch of like people escorting her. I think there's like even police now. There's like one or two police officers and her manager or boss or whoever. Like I don't know any other people. I don't recognize. I just know she's being like escorted out of the building, like this facility that she works in, which seemed like to be this massive area. There's like a massive like building or something. And so basically, she's being escorted out because she's been fired. Like she's being terminated, but she's also being charged for something. I think like the police are there because like the way she was talking, they're trying to pin something on her. Basically, I think it's something like I don't know, like a hate crime or something retarded like that. Like they're basically trying to charge her for something stupid, and she's like freaking out and yelling, and like she's shocked that they could even do this. And I think there's at one point, I think there's even reporters there, or she's telling people her story. She's like, "I need to tell my story. This is ridiculous. How can you can't do this to me?" Like she's just freaking out, like turning it into a huge scene. And that's all I remember from that whole dream thing. It was just some weird stuff about her basically losing her job publicly, very publicly. And then that was it for that dream. Another dream I remember having, I'm at home and I'm like flossing my teeth, I think. So I'm in the living room and I have kids there. I think there's like I have two kids or three kids in the living room with me. They're watching TV. They're off in the distance a little bit. Like I know they're there. I can kind of see them. And I think I'm just standing in my living room, and it makes no sense because I'm flossing my teeth, but at one point I'm using like metal coat hangers to floss my teeth. I'm doing something to my teeth with like regular floss. So yeah, I'm flossing my teeth with regular floss, but I'm also like jamming metallic, like metal coat hangers. I'm either trying to floss with them or I'm poking my teeth with them. I don't know what I was doing. Like I just know I'm trying to clean my teeth somehow. It makes no sense, but basically, obviously, because it's like metal coat hangers and it's like strong wire, I basically end up smashing two of my. No, I don't smash them. Somehow I end up dislodging. Like I loosen two of my teeth somehow. Like actually, I think I basically lose. I lose two of my teeth out. either by hitting them hard with these wires or like trying to jab the wire between my teeth, which makes no sense because it wouldn't even be realistically possible. But somehow I do it, and so I lose two of my teeth. One is like my top right canine. One of my top right canines has fallen out, and one of my left rear, like I guess molars or whatever, like the bigger teeth, whatever you call them, I think they're called molars or whatever. And so like I'm pissed off. I'm not even like I get kind of annoyed, but I'm not like freaking out or something. I'm more calm than I should be or whatever. And I think the kid, yeah. So my children are there, and I'm like, oh crap, and they're like, what's wrong? They're asking me what's wrong. And like, I just lost two teeth. Like two of my teeth have fallen out, and they're just like, oh okay, that sucks. Like they're just kind of surprised or whatever, but they don't really seem to care or anything. So I have these two teeth in my hand, and I don't know how this dream kind of shifts or merges with another dream. I remember I'm suddenly in like a school. I think I'm in the school with one of my cousins. Like I yeah, like my cousin's in the classroom, and I will go up to her. Like somehow I find her in this classroom. It's like I think it's like a college or university, and there's a bunch of students and tables and desks, but this room isn't being used. It's just like almost like students are just there, like it's kind of like a study hall thing or whatever. Like kids are students and kids, and there's adults, like a mixed age group. There's younger students and older students, and my cousin is there. And for whatever reason, I just go up to her, and she's sitting at some table next to some old guy, and they're both watching a cartoon. They're watching TV, and the old guy's like, "Oh, hey, I just met your cousin. She's really cool. We're watching this cartoon on TV. It's so random." And then I'm like, "Okay," but then I kind of ignore him, and I just go up to her quickly, and I'm showing her the teeth in my hands. I'm like, "Oh my god, I lost these two teeth," and I'm opening my mouth, like showing her. I'm like going like ah, and I'm like, "Look at the teeth. Is it noticeable?" And then she's like, "Yeah, yeah, I can see it." And it felt so real for me because I could feel with my tongue, I'm feeling my teeth, and I can feel the gap. Like I can feel the gap in my mouth where the teeth are. Like there's two spots, like two holes, two teeth that are missing. Like I can feel it with my tongue, and I'm like, oh my god, this sucks. And then like I start thinking, like, what can I even do? Can I somehow put these teeth back in or whatever? And I think my cousin's like, no, obviously you can't do that. You're gonna have to get like some sort of implant. You got to go to a dentist, and they're gonna have to implant two teeth where those spots were. And I think I actually start thinking about how expensive that's gonna be, and if I have any benefits that can cover it or something like that. And I think that dream sequence, that part of the dream literally just ends there. And I think I lost the teeth. Like I don't even have the teeth anymore. I'm just like standing there, like open mouth, showing my cousin my teeth in some random college or university. So that was it for that dream sequence. And then after that, I had a few more dreams, but again, as usual, they're getting kind of hazy. I'm forgetting. Okay, one of them, I had one dream which kind of just jumped right into the dream. Somebody, okay, this one was really weird. I'm with a friend or something. A friend of mine takes me to a house in the middle of nowhere. It's like a out in the country type thing, and he's I don't recognize my friend. I don't know who he is, but he's like a friend of mine. I think relative or no, I think it's just a friend. And so he takes me somewhere, and there's like a video playing or something. Like he either shows me something on his phone, or it's like I'm seeing something from a distance, and it's supposed to be Andrew Tate, but it doesn't look like Andrew Tate. And I'm thinking it's like an impersonator or AI video or something, right? So I don't remember exactly what's happening, but I'm seeing this video or a person in a distance. Like it's just something to do with Andrew Tate. And then I tell my friend, I'm like, oh, this is just like a joke or something. That's not really Andrew Tate, or it's AI. It's like a fake video. The next thing I know, I'm in this house suddenly that my friend has taken me, and I see the person up close, and then I realize it actually is Andrew Tate, and he's aged a bit. He looks a little different or something, but I just know it's Andrew Tate, even though it looks a little different. And then so suddenly, like it all kind of clicks together or something. So like we're in this house and we're visiting Andrew Tate for some reason. Like my friend had to do something or pick something up, had some business there, and I guess we're kind of like guests of him, and he's just by himself in this big house, and I think it's like he's living off the grid or something. I don't even know what city or what country this is. I think it's somewhere in the US. And he's basically kind of like out of the limelight or whatever you call it. Like he's trying to take it easy because he's been too political recently or something like that. And he's just walking around this. It's like a nice big house, like not crazy big, but it looks like a almost like a cottage home or something out in the south, like out somewhere like in the country area or whatever. Like I don't even remember how we got there. And so he's walking around. There's like a laptop. There's a lap. Yeah, my friend is just walking around the kitchen, like doing his own thing, grabbing stuff. Like he's made himself at home type of thing. And Andrew Tate has a laptop on the kitchen table. It's a big wooden table, big wooden kitchen table, like like the kind that are made of like the real wood type, like expensive, heavy, like fancy dining table. He's got a big laptop on there, and he's got the laptop, and there's like a world map on the laptop, and it's open and it's colored. I think it's like different colors for different areas or something like that. And he basically, again, so random. He just kind of jumps into I think before that I was like, holy shit, it really is you. It's really Andrew Tate or something. And then we're just acting normal suddenly though. So we're in this living room, dining room area. I guess I think the house is kind of open concept. There's like a kitchen and then like a dining table, big area. The entrance is to across from like it's close to the table. Like I guess the entrance comes in. There's like a little foyer, and then there's like the dining table area, a kitchen next to it, and then the living room next to that. And he's got the laptop open, and he says something about Australia. It's like he's got the laptop open, and he's like, "Did you hear about Australia? Do you know what's going on there?" And I say, "No, I don't know." And he's showing me something like the world map. Like Australia's a different color. I think it's like yellow or green on this laptop picture. Like the color is different or whatever. And something's happened. Like basically something huge has happened in Australia, like massive. Like obviously some big political conspiracy thing that like Andrew Tate always talks about. Like it has come true or something. Like he's like, I think he starts explaining how like Australia has just like fallen. It's like it's such a bad in such a bad state right now. And I don't remember exactly what he was saying though. I don't know if it was like control over the people or just like mass destruction or whatever. It's like chaos. He's saying something about like how it's just really bad there, and I just kind of agree, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's crazy, blah blah blah. And then I start walking around too, just like casually. I think he gives me something. I think he's giving us snacks or some sort of food to eat, and he hands me something, and I don't know if it was like it kind of looked like marshmallows or ice cubes. At one point though, I'm chewing, like my mouth is full of this thing that I'm eating, and I'm trying to talk while my mouth is like so full of whatever this thing was that I'm chewing. For some reason, I think it was ice or like ice chips. Like I'm chewing a giant mouthful of ice or something. And I turn around at one point because I was in the living room. No, I was in the dining room section by this big table. And I turn around and there's these two young kids, like very young, like maybe 5 or 6 years old. I think they're both boys. And they're Andrew Tate's sons. Like both of his sons are there. And they're playing around or something. They're just, just doing whatever, like kids just playing and whatever. And I think I walk past them. I go towards. There's a washroom there too, near the entrance, like a smaller washroom that's just like a toilet and a sink, a powder room, I guess you would call it. And I think I start spitting out this thing because I realized I had too much of this ice chip, whatever that was in my mouth, and I think I spit some of it out into the toilet. Like I'm trying to empty my mouth, and I realized there's two cups in there, like two paper cups are just floating in the toilet, and there's like a toy as well, like a small toy ball. And then I realized right then that it was something like the kids must have like thrown it in there. And then suddenly Andrew Tate comes up behind me. He's like, he's just suddenly there. And I'm like, oh, yo, there's like some garbage and like stuff in your toilet. And he just kind of acknowledges it, but ignores it. He's like, okay, cool, whatever. And then I walk back into the kitchen area with him, dining room / kitchen area. And suddenly I realize I should ask him like a problem. I think I was having a problem, something to do with like, yeah, I was telling him an issue that I had with my customs and my passport or something like that for traveling. I'm like, yeah, since I'm here, let me ask you a question. And my friend kind of gets annoyed. He's like, oh, don't ask him, don't bother him, type of thing. I'm like, oh, well, I'm already here. Let me just ask him anyways. And so I started asking him some weird question about me having travel issues with passports and stuff. I'm like, what do I do about this or something? And he just kind of shrugs. He's like, yeah, maybe just, I can't really remember what he says. He's like, I was basically asking for his advice or something. And then that kind of wraps up real quick. And then I think I wonder something about his wife. I'm like, oh, where's your wife at? Or something. Like the whole scene kind of changes. But next thing I know, his wife shows up. Like just suddenly, it's like the wife is home from being out, and the scene kind of changes. Like the house, the people around. There's like other people there now. Like just I don't know. It's still the same dream, but it kind of shifts a bit. It does change a little bit. And his wife shows up, and his wife is actually like an extremely overweight black lady who is also, I think it's an actress or something, like a famous Hollywood actress. I can't remember quite who it is, but like I think when I see her, I'm kind of surprised because like it's not typically the type of woman that Andrew Tate of all people would like hook up with. But in the dream, it is her. Like it's his wife, 100%. It's his wife, and they're married and all that. And it's like this overweight. I wouldn't say actually not like obese, just like kind of larger side. And she's like a tall black lady, and she comes into this area wherever we were because it's not the house anymore. We're just meeting somewhere. It's almost like we're meeting up somewhere, and she's like super friendly, though very like she almost acts like she knows us, and she's joking around with us, me and my friend who are there. And Andrew, I don't even see Andrew Tate anymore. Now it's just like the black lady who's Andrew Tate's wife, and I think she hugs my friend and like gives him a big hug, like a bear hug, and it kind of lifts him up even because she's like big and strong. And she's like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in so long," and blah blah blah. And then I think I shake her hand or something, like meeting her like for the first time. So I get introduced or something, and that was it. I think that was like the end of that dream sequence. I don't remember what happens after. It's just the three of us there now. I think at that point, it almost looks like a shopping mall. Like we're suddenly in a store or a shopping mall, and we're just standing there talking to Andrew Tate's wife, and nobody else is there though. It's just us now, us three. And that's how that dream sequence ends. Like that's that's all. And then I had another dream. I had another dream where I think I'm at work, but it's outdoors. It's not like I'm not inside my workplace. I'm out on the street. It's like this weird street. Like we're doing stuff outside. Like we're a bunch of this. What the hell was it? It's like I think we're loading and offloading pallets and products, and it's like it looks like it's Italy or like some weird Italian almost like city. It looks like I don't know why, but for other it's not Italy, but it just looks like an Italian town. And there's Italian workers there, like people. They're all Italian, and I'm there and I'm working, and I think it's like some shipping dock. I think it's like a dock. Like I just work at this weird dock shipping receiving thing, and there's tons of pallets. There's forklifts. There's random stuff there, machinery, and I think I'm moving a bunch of stacks of pallets. I think they're pallets that I have to ship somewhere. And I'm driving. I guess I'm on a forklift or something, but it makes no sense because there's also cars. People are driving around the car. So some older Italian guy is driving like a fancy sports car, but he's moving pallets with the fancy sports car. It's like a red, sporty, kind of almost like a Porsche. It's not a Porsche. It's like some European brand that isn't really huge, but it's I don't know, maybe like an Alfa Romeo or whatever it's called, or one of those types of. So what's the other car? It's just some European car, but it's fancy and it's red and it's convertible. Actually, it's a convertible two-seater, and he's driving really fast down the street, but he's literally moving a bunch of empty pallets, like a huge stack on in this car, and I'm in a car too. And I'm actually I can't remember. It's either I'm on a forklift or also a car. Like I'm just driving a car, but the car is somehow magically moving these pallets, and I think we're loading containers to be shipped, like maybe internationally or something. But it's just weird because I know it's like Italy or it's something. And this old guy in his fancy Italian car, he starts yelling out something in Italian. I think I was blocking him or I was in his way, so he starts yelling at me in Italian though. He's saying something and he's all pissed off, and I move out of his way. So he's driving really fast to like maneuvering this. It's like a stone street, like a what do you call it, cobblestone, like those. Yeah, it's like made out of a road made out of stones, like small stones. I can see it in the ground, like cobblestone road, and it curves too slightly. And I don't really see any ships or the water. I just know. I think no. I think I do see the water like pretty close. Like it's off. Like it's the coast. It's like a coastal city or something. And I don't see any other workers or stuff. I think I think they're there. It's like a building behind me or something I see at one point, but this whole thing is just done outside. Like we're just outdoors, we're outside, we're moving stuff around. I think we would have to shipping in cargo ships or something. So maybe like to Italy or from Italy to the US or something like that. I don't really remember. This is getting more and more hazy, this dream. I'm barely remembering it, but that's what it was. Something like that. Working with a bunch of Italians in some shipping yard or something. And then that was it for that dream. And I think I had another dream, celebrity related. I think I dreamt about, oh my God, what's his name? The actor, shit, I can't remember it. I think it was the Dark Knight actor. Yeah. The actor from Dark Knight. And I already forgot. Oh, Christian Bale. Oh, Christian Bale. Yeah, yeah. I had a dream about Christian Bale, something to do with Christian Bale and his diet. I think I was talking to him or asking him something about how he got in shape or how he lost weight. It was just something to do with Christian Bale. I don't remember. I don't even remember if it was something I was seeing about him or watching a movie or whatever, but something to do with Christian Bale. This one's way too hazy. I can't remember. I just know it was something to do with Christian Bale and his acting and his diets, like something to do like how he would lose weight and gain weight for his movie roles or something like that. I barely remember that, but that's I just know it's something to do with Christian Bale. That's all I remember. It's way too hazy now. I've already forgotten what that was, and I think that's it. That's all I can remember from my dreams.